It takes a big effort to progress in a highly competitive individual sport like tennis. Goa's Natasha Palya has done just that. The Akshi-based youngster broke into the top 10 bracket in Indian women's tennis and well inside the 1,000 in world tennis last year.
Natasha Palya, who's passed her 12th standard exams with a distinction, has given herself 3 years' time to catch up with the Olympian Sania. Natasha aims to hit the 700 mark in the WTA rankings after recently getting 900th rank.
I have another 6 or 7 tournaments before December. So I'm trying to reach, my target would be trying to reach rank 700 by March next year. So I'll have to get around 15 points more in the WTA ranking. That would take me to 700 in the world.
And how long is a time frame in your mind that you feel you can reach Sania Mirza, who's #1 in India right now?
Maybe 3 more years. 3 years, yeah. I'll be 21 by then.
The 18-year-old has had a steep rise in her rankings and performances within the last 2 months. After narrowly losing out to the 10 Sports 10K international title, Natasha followed it up with a string of decent performances in a couple of ITF tournaments in Delhi.
2 tournaments after that, you've not managed to replicate the kind of success you had at the 10 Sports tournament. You feel a little disappointed?
No, the one after that I made it to the semi-finals. That was a good performance also. It took my ranking higher up from what I got from the first one. And in that tournament also I beat good players. One of them was the national champion. She won the nationals last year. So Rutuja Bhosle from Maharashtra. And then I beat another 2 girls who were, one of them was in the Fed Cup team, Vaishnavi Reddy from Andhra Pradesh. So I played good matches in that also. In the last week, I lost in the second round, but the girl I lost to, she ended up winning the tournament. So I don't think that was a very bad performance also.
Natasha gained a lot of attention during the 10 Sports 10K international tournament. Not only did she beat Sania's London Olympics doubles partner, Natasha also beat another Olympic probable in Sharmada Balu. These results have given Natasha WTA status. The road to the world #1 Victoria Azarenka might be a long way away, but the spark in Natasha's eyes has her on course for the journey.
After the last couple of years of uncertainty and lack of clarity over Lusophonia games, year 2012 managed to bring out the real picture into public glare. A whopping 240 crore rupees would be spent to create infrastructure for the games scheduled to be held in November this year. Sports Minister Ramesh Tawardkar disclosed the detailed plan while also emphasizing that the new government will not have problems in arranging the funds.
9 महिन्याच्या कालावधीत ज्यो गोष्टी इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेव्हलप जावपा दृष्टिकोनांतल्यान जी प्राथमीक स्तराचेर जे काम केल्लें आसा ते संबंध गोंयच्या जनते समोर येवचे त्या दृष्टिकोनांतल्यान की त्यो गोष्टी सगळ्या समोर येवच्यो त्या दृष्टिकोनान हांव सांगता की हांगा जे लुसोफोनिया गेमीचे जे वेन्यू आसतले मडगांव आमचे फातोर्डा स्टेडियम, गोवा युनिवर्सिटी, बांबोळी आमचे एथलेटीक स्टेडियम, त्याच बरोबर पेडे हांगा 4 ठिकाणांचेर आमच्यो लुसोफोनिया गेम जातल्यो. त्या दृष्टिकोनांतल्यान तयारी सुरू केल्ली आसा. हांगा पयली मल्टीपर्पज हॉल गोवा युनिवर्सिटी तालेगांव 61 crore 25 lakh 22,487,000. Athletic Stadium at Goa Medical College Bamboli 61 crore 82 lakh 69,000 800 floor जाल्ले आसा. Multipurpose hall at Pede 46 crore 7,510. त्याच बरोबर एथलेटिक ट्रॅक ॲट पेडे 5 crore 93 lakh 85,663,000. मडगांव फातोर्डा स्टेडियमाचे जे refurnishing 46 crore 51 lakhs 33,742. इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चराचेर 240 crore खर्च जातलो आनी ताजी तयारी आमच्या सरकारान केल्ली आसा.
Motorsports is one of the most demanding disciplines and rally sport is a specialized field where one needs to be a real tough bloke in order to excel. Goa's Amul Satoskar proved his mettle at the national level with the third consecutive podium finish in India's most demanding rally called Raid the Himalaya.
At a press conference in his hometown, Amul went down the memory lane while sharing his experience of successful raids.
And I just love that terrain and all the challenges what I faced. As I told you, Himalayan rally had been my most favorite and most loving event. And when I won that rally, I was literally into tears and I was so happy. I called my mom and told her that my dream has come true. After that, last year, like 2011, I drove for Team Mahindra, and I won that. And this is my third consecutive podium finish in Raid the Himalaya.
Since my childhood, I used to see a program on the TV, Delhi Doordarshan. There was a program used to come on Himalayan rallies, and since that time I used to see this program, and it used to boost me up. I was thinking how these guys are driving in this hilly terrains, high altitude with snow, and how they managed to drive. When we were supposed to take a start, suddenly one of the organizer came and said this is the end of the rally. We are not able to take a start with the final leg because there's a heavy snowfall in Khardungla's highest areas where we were supposed to cross, and they stopped the rally. So my position remained the same. I didn't have any chance to come over and overtake the other two guys. That's how I remain on third position. But next year I'll try my level best to gain my position, and I'll be back on the first place.
Goa is usually no place for high-profile tournaments, but Q Sports is an exception. The state has played host to topmost Indian billiards and snooker stars over the last few years. In April last year, ONGC Asian Billiards Tournament was held in the state. It was a great experience to watch the best of the continental stars from close quarters.
Snooker billiards buffs are there in Goa, because they'll get the good treat of snooker. Some young, very talented player from China and Hong Kong and Bangkok, they have come, besides UAE and our Indian boys. So it's going to be a good event. And in billiards, of course, we have got the best lineup. And Peter Gilchrist has come, another world champion. So you can see about 5-6 world champions in the fray. Like Pankaj Advani, Rupesh Shah, they all won the world title.
Pankaj physically got his campaign off to a flyer with a straight 4-frame victory over Chow Kok Ricky of Singapore on Tuesday. After finishing the match quickly, Pankaj was all ears to coach Manoj Kothari. The Bangalorean looked concentrating on eliminating some errors that have crept into his game of late. It was a modern-day spectacle of a match on Saturday which took a little bit of the sheen of the finale on Sunday. Nevertheless, Pankaj won the first frame, but soon Thawad showed just why he's such a feared opponent, winning the next 2 frames. But Pankaj seared his way, winning the next 2 frames after that, and the 7-time world champion pulled into overdrive, en route bagging the Asian Billiards title. Thawad did make a brief comeback, but Pankaj was too good on the day. Here are a few highlights of the match.
Wonderful. I mean, this is my first major title in Goa, and I think the organizers have put on a great show. Great feeling to win for India and keep up the tricolour.
Indian club football is way down compared to the standards of countries like Japan, South Korea and China. Most of the misery is due to the way the All India Football Federation has been running the show. For the first time ever, professional ILeague clubs came together to form a body and press for reforms like making the league a separate legal entity.
The ILeague Clubs representatives met for discussion in Vasco on Saturday and later put up a united front to brief the media about their problems.
We had a very fruitful meeting with a lot of decisions taken. We have already declared our registration of the IPFCA standard players contract, and we have also talked about members of the all ILeague club to be taken into even second division members. They will be there in the second tier. There is going to be A tier and B tier.
First of all, they have released a calendar. We want that calendar should be, before releasing, they should have discussed with us. So we are telling them that they should discuss with us and they make a new calendar. And regarding the camps, there are 2 camps as per the calendar. We are telling that we are ready to release the players in the camps, but that should be as per the FIFA regulations. And number 3, that we have discussed with them in the month of March regarding February, regarding to become ILeague a separate entity.
Rohan Ricketts made a big splash in Indian club football circuit due to his illustrious past, where the English footballer had played for Arsenal and Tottenham in English Premier League. He joined Dempo Sports Club in August as the biggest player to ply his trade in India. Although it looked like a win-win situation for Ricketts as well as Dempo, as both parties felt comfortable with each other, the marriage didn't last long. By the time the year headed for a change, Ricketts was apparently heading to Dempo exit due to differences with coach Armand Colasso.
Here's Ricketts, goes for goal! Rohan Ricketts finds a way through! Oh, it's a fine goal!
In a week's time, Rohan Ricketts, who was a free agent, came to India, trained with Dempo Sports Club and has managed to impress the chairman after coach Armando Colasso called him a player with a touch of class. Ricketts signed for the ILeague Giants on Tuesday morning at Dempo's corporate office.
Yeah, that would be fine. That should maybe take, that can all be done. The visa could take maybe, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 days, maybe 2 days. The TMS stuff can be quick because it's coming from the English FA, so they work really well with those stuff. And I'm just happy I can play football now, you know, because that's what I love doing, you know. It's something that I love doing as a kid, so I just want to continue doing that and start a new beginning with Dempo.
Any target on how many goals you'll score? Back to business, how many targets, how many goals you'll score this season?
I don't have targets like that. I just go, work hard. I try to score goals, but as I said, if the team's winning, for me that's more important. So I will go out there, try to be the best I can be, score goals, create goals, and be a threat on the pitch, fit in with the team, and work hard to be in the team every game, adjust to the heat, and I hope Dempo keep the league title. That's my main aim, is help the team keep the league title. So if we have another player who scores more than me, that's not my thing. I need the team to win.
So it's done, it's final. Rohan Ricketts, who played in the English Premier League for the Tottenham Hotspurs, Wolverhampton and other clubs in the world, will now sport a Dempo Sports Club jersey. Well, how he will perform and whether he will score goals for Dempo remains to be seen. But for now, he remains the biggest player India or an Indian club have ever signed.
With that, we come to the end of this 2012 Sports Roundup. Have a wonderful sporty 2013. Keep watching Prudent. Goodbye.